10 best fall fragrances for men. Yes, best fall fragrances. We're here now, the season is here. We have a long list of stuff to cover, so let's just jump right into it. Yo, what's up guys, Timmy, welcome back to another video today. And today we have top 10 best fall fragrances designer edition for men with one special rule. All of the fragrances mentioned in this list will be 2017 and up in terms of release dates, yes. Starting off in this list, we have number 10 spot, Mont Blanc fragrance Explorer. This one is fantastic, versatile, mass appealing, has an opening that's similar to Creed's Aventus. After that, it becomes its own scent, but still retains that super massive mass appeal factor that Aventus also has. This one grew on me a lot. When I first wore this, I thought it was like, too much like Aventus in the opening, might not be something that I'm super interested in, but the more I wear it, the more I'm like, this just works. And it's one of those dumb reach fragrances that really differentiate itself from all the blue fragrances that you have. Your Bleu de Chanel, your Dior Sauvage, your Dylan Blue. Add this one to your collection to add that diversity into your dumb reach collection, and believe me, you might just end up picking up this one more than a lot of your other blue fragrances, because this one just smells just more interesting than a lot of the blue fragrances that are out there on the market. Number 9 spot now is here because number 1, it smells unique. Number 2, it's mass appealing. Number 3, it is super affordable. And this one is Halloween Man X. Yes, coffee fragrance. Coffee in a designer fragrance that's done extremely well, man. You get the coffee right away. It's like a roasted coffee. It smells not at all too heavy, too sweet. It's just right. It's mass appealing. There's darkness to this. There's contrasting elements, complexity, all in a fragrance that costs like $20 for 100 ml, 120 ml. So yeah, even bigger bottles than your regular designer fragrance. This one is amazing, like just downright gorgeous. If you do not own this one yet, you really should. If you're on the fence of getting this fragrance because you heard it was good, but you're not sure if it's really good or not because it's only 20 bucks, just jump over the fence, grab a bottle, try it out for yourself. You will not be disappointed. And for the fall time, that really nice roasted coffee, that mass appeal roasted coffee fits extremely well. Number 8 spot now, guys. We have one that I kind of cheated a little bit because the original version of this one came out in 2016, but it was rebottled in 2018. This one is Tom Ford Ombre Leather. This one, oh man, is so good. It is a wearable Tuscan leather. It toned down the leather a lot, makes it a lot more softer, but still retains that kind of like smooth leather DNA. The sweetness is amped up to really make it more, I would say, mass appealing, more romantic, more sensual type of fragrance than Tuscan leather. This one I don't prefer over Tuscan leather because I think Tuscan leather is like an absolute masterpiece, but in terms of easy to wear, compliment getting, or mass appeal wise, this one beats Tuscan leather by a mile, and it's actually surprisingly a lot easier to wear than a lot of you guys may think, and will set you apart from a lot of other people. Ombre Leather by Tom Ford. And yes, it is designer because it's now in the signature bottle. Yeah, so it's not in the private blend anymore, hence not niche. Number 7 spot now, we have one from Sadiq and Voltaire, and no, it is not This Is Him, because This Is Him was released in 2016. Sadly, cannot make a list, even though I love that one to death, but this one is just as good, I would say, and even easier to wear than This Is Him. This one is just rock. If you do not like the smoky incense feeling in This Is Him, then this one is more up your alley for sure. It has spices, vanilla, it's still warm, still sensual, still sexy, still has dark elements in it, just minus the incense, minus a little bit of that smokiness that some of you guys might not like. This one gets rid of all that and leaves only the mass appeal, sensual, sexy notes, which is the vanilla and some spices. It's warm, it's rich, it smells a lot more high quality than what you can pick this thing up for. This one will run you around $35, $40 at most at discounters, but the smell is borderline a niche fragrance or a high-end designer fragrance. The quality in here is on point, fantastic fragrance. I can say the same about This Is Him. But yeah, this one, amazing fragrance, a true hidden gem. Not a lot of people talk about it. So if you wear this, you definitely would not smell like anyone. And if you're quick, you can pick this one up on the cheap. Number 6 spot now is here because it just works magic. Now the smell of this one, I don't particularly care about in terms of my own personal taste, but the people around me loves it so much, and I've gotten so many compliments from this that it has to be included in this list. It's one of my most complimented fragrance of all time ever since I got it. This one is Versace Eros Flame. 80% of the time I wear this, someone compliments me. That's actually a pretty dead accurate number. I know a lot of the time when people say like number, percentage, it's kind of like loose at best, but this, oh man, something about it just drives people crazy. And I really didn't want to put this one on the list because it's so similar to Eros, but it just works too well. And it would be a crime really to not include a fragrance that works this well in a top 10 fall list. So yeah, Eros Flame, amazing fragrance. Try this one out for yourself. If you like the original Eros, you'll like this one. Dry down is pretty much really similar. The opening is the only part that's different, but if you want something that is uber mass appealing for the fall time, even fall evening time, or to the club, to the bar, even on a date, this one is just gonna be the one that works for you. Number 5 spot, we have YEDP by Yves St Laurent. Similar to Eros Flame, it's just a fragrance that works and gets compliments. And this one beats over Eros Flame simply because of the versatility. You can wear this in more situations than Eros Flame, and for me, it is much safer while having the same compliment getting potential as Eros Flame. So yes, this one, if you're looking for a nice kind of bluish fragrance with a lot of sweetness, go with YEDP. It will work with you in any situation you want. A lot of people are gonna like it. If that's the kind of fragrance you're looking for, this is the one you should check out. Number 4 spot, we have 1 Million Lucky by Paco Rabanne. This one is super unique. It actually made the number 4 spot based off its uniqueness alone. This fragrance smells like no other fragrance on the planet. It has hazelnut, it has plum, it's decadent, it's delicious, it's masculine, it's sweet, it's mass appealing. It's all of those things plus great performance. Dare I say even beast mode performance at times. So yeah, this one is definitely the full package. Now, why is it not higher on the list? That's simply because it's not the safest fragrance to wear. It has a lot of character, it is strong, it is unforgiving, so it does take a level of confidence to pull this one off. So not everyone is gonna like wearing this fragrance, or not everyone is gonna fit wearing this fragrance. And it will open your eyes to what's possible in terms of creating mass appealing gourmand type designer fragrance, because most gourmands not so mass appealing, but this one strike that balance extremely well, and I'm just gonna let you guys smell it yourself to see how it achieves that. Number 3 spot, Armani Code Absolute. This one is just fantastic. Now you're wondering, Timmy, don't you like Profumo more? I can't have any fragrance that is 2016 and below, and Profumo sadly is 2016 release. I think it's 2015 or 2016, but yeah, it still didn't meet the rule for this list. So yeah, Absolute is definitely the next best thing. It's actually pretty much on par with Profumo on most cases. This one takes the Profumo DNA and lessen the juvenile type of sweetness, the uber singy sweetness, just tone that down, makes it more smooth, more silky, more mature, but still retains a lot of that playful vibe that a lot of people enjoy about Code Profumo. This one is, if you love Code Profumo and you just want something that will fit your age more now that a few years has gone by, you want something a little bit more mature, but still really appealing, sexy, Armani Code Absolute is your best pick for that, I guess. So yeah, Armani Code Absolute, check this one out if you guys have not done so yet. If you like Code Profumo, you'll like this. If you like sweet fragrances, performance on it is really good as well. 10+ hours, no complaints from me. Number 2 spot now is my second favorite designer fragrance of all time. This is actually one of my signature scents that I wear the most often. This one is Prada Loam Absolute. Something about this one just smells absolutely intoxicating. It has iris, it has cardamom, and both of those notes are really dry in this fragrance. It's so dry. Iris in here smells like a really flaky, dry iris. The cardamom in here just gives this really nice, cooling freshness, but the dry freshness just overtakes that sweetness in that cardamom. Blend those two notes together and you create something that's just, to me, so intoxicating, so appealing, masculine. My girlfriend really loves this one off of me. She's off to the side there. This is actually her favorite fragrance on me right now, currently. She thinks it smells absolutely sexy, and I agree. I really enjoy this one. It's my second favorite designer fragrance of all time for a reason. So yeah, Prada Loam Absolute. Check this one out. Not a lot of people wear this one, which is a good thing. I don't want a lot of people to wear this one because I want it to be my signature scent and potentially some of you guys' signature scent as well. Number 1 spot is Loam Idiol Extreme. Now this one, I'm extremely surprised that a 2020 release makes number 1 this fall, because I was giving up on 2020, man. There's been a lot of crap released, but not this guy. This guy is an amazing, amazing release. More masculine version than the other Loam Idiol fragrances. This one has plum, it's drier, it still has that almond DNA that adds a sweetness, that really attractive sweetness that everyone knows and love, but it's a lot more wearable, a lot sexier, which a lot of people are gonna appreciate and wear this one more because it is just that easier to wear, and again, sexier, way, way sexier. All the other ones are really nice, but it does have a little bit of that metrosexual DNA to it that some guys might not feel too comfortable. This one eliminated all of those problems. So yeah, Loam Idiol Extreme, the best one in this line so far, and it might even become one of my most favorite, maybe top 5 or even top 3 favorite designers of all time as well. So yes, that's how amazing this one is, and it definitely deserves the number 1 spot this year. No other fragrances deserve this more than this one. This one to me saved 2020. Yes, it is, I would say, the best release this year so far. Alright guys, that's it for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. Leave down in the comment section below your favorite fall fragrance, or what are some of your best fall fragrances this year. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time in another video. Peace out and bye.